The story of the race between the tortoise and the hare gives some significant hints which everyone, a materialist or a spiritualist, will do well to bear in mind while striving for success in life. Perhaps they are more important to those whose aspirations are spiritual. You cannot afford to relax. You have always to be running. This is the greatest lesson the story teaches to you who are trying to develop their spiritual lives. The tortoise was slow going, but he was steady and always kept moving. The hare, fleet footed, had a natural advantage over him, but he threw away his advantage by being complacent and lost the race. A spiritual seeker can never afford to be complacent. He has to be critical of himself, always grumbling that he is not trying hard enough. He may have made considerable progress in the eyes of others, but so far as he is concerned, the progress is minimal. This is true in case of a materialist also. Even if he is within sight of his goal, he feels he is far away from it as when he first started. This kind of discontent is a guard against complacency, which is the worst thing that can happen to a spiritual aspirant. Liberty to man is eternal vigilance. This is a good piece of advice for a spiritual aspirant. He has to be vigilant, always watching what he is doing. He has to ask himself why he is doing what he is doing, and if he thinks what he is doing is not what he ought to be doing, he should stop it immediately. He has to work hard, very hard indeed. Not for a while only, but always, every moment. And he should always keep his eyes fixed on his goal. Nothing else matters when he is on his way to it. What is important is sustained effort. The hare started with a great burst of energy, but soon flagged. The tortoise, a more determined animal, slogged on till he reached the goal. It is this kind of sustained effort which sages prescribe for all beginners. Slow but steady, they caution. It is your days and moments that make up your life. If you are trying to realize God, you should try every day, every moment. Not for a moment should pass when you are not wrapped up in the thoughts of God. A building is built brick by brick. This follows a well thought out design. It cannot be carelessly done. So also is your life. You should have a definite plan about it and direct all your energies towards its fulfillment. Nothing can be left to chance. Nothing can be taken for granted. Life is essentially a matter of single-mindedness, one of zeal, of ceaseless effort. Your progress may be slow, it does not matter, so long as you are always moving towards your goal. A clever architect never neglects a detail, but his eye is always on the whole. He knows the whole is made up of the details, but he knows also that the whole is no less important than the details. Each step in life is important, but so also the goal towards which the step is taken. You cannot stop short of the ultimate. Success is success you achieve last. The first day may be very good, but it is the last day which really matters. Life is like feeding the fire always with fuel. Stop putting fuel into fire and the fire will go out. Similarly, stop struggling and your life collapses. One has to struggle continuously and not by fits and starts. It is the slow and steady who always win. There is no shortcut in life. It is a long and hard journey which has to be tackled on its own terms. It is always rather better to be a clumsy and hard-working tortoise than a dapper and easy-going hare.